the rooster loose, and they're not going to catch him. Touchdown, Miami. 2 plays, 2 touchdowns.
Wes Bryant here with Khobi Price from the South Florida Sun Sentinel, talking about those Miami Hurricanes. Big expectations coming into this season. Many expect them to win the crazy Coastal. Khobi, are the Canes in a position where they can do that?
First off, appreciate you having me on. Thanks for the invitation. Absolutely. They absolutely are. I definitely think, preseason polls came out and they were finished pick second. It's really, what's the October 16th game? I think that's going to decide it, right? They showed last year that, yeah, we can play with anybody in this conference. Yeah, Clemson, they got beat by Clemson pretty handily. You may not be able to get to the Clemson yet. You had to take the step to get there. But their step right now is win the division. And I think there should be in a place where they can not just compete with UNC, but also beat UNC.
This is a run, and down goes the runner, Houston.
And we saw it at the end of the year when they couldn't stop UNC. They had a struggle, stopping the run. And I think they addressed that this year, purely with experience. A lot of these guys are coming back. It's pretty much the same team from last year, but they're more experienced. They have the same cohesiveness. Manny Diaz is now the defensive coordinator. And guys have talked about, when you have the head coach as the DC, slip-ups can't happen. And the other side of the ball, offensively, the running game consistency wasn't there. And, having more experience, having guys come back for another year, whether it's a Cam Harris, whether it's a Don Chaney Jr., a Jalen Knighton, having them all have an extra year of experience helps.
Pressure on the edge. King steps up, gets away from it, has a receiver wide open. That's Harley. Spins his way into the end zone.
Where are the strengths of this football team on each side of the ball?
Yeah, offensively, I think it's the wide receivers. They added a key target in Charleston Rambo, the transfer out of Oklahoma. The experience, the production should be there from him. And then you just have these young guys, Keyshawn Smith, he's really impressed throughout training camp. Xavier Restrepo, another one, who last year may not have got the most opportunities, but they've proven, we're ready to take that next step as a collective. And then we still have the veterans and the Rambos and the Harleys to, help elevate their game. Defensively, I think, the other side, the defensive backs, just an experienced group. They also added a transfer, Tyreek Stevenson coming from Georgia. They didn't really lose a key cog from that group. They're going to get Alblaze Jr. back. And even if he doesn't start, just having that depth, having that know-how, having that knowledge, having just a group of guys who just know the system, know the game, know what they're being asked for, it's going to be key.
And here comes the pressure. Blackman had no chance at all. Off the edge, Bubba Bolden.
My expectation is that they go 10-2. I talked about the UNC game. I know how big of a game that is. That's the main game I'm concerned about with them. All the other games, they should be favored in those games. Anything less than 10-2 to me would be a disappointment for this team.